All right, Antonio. Let me. This is Santiago. Let me give you a quick overview about the subject matter that I'll be handling for you approximately the next week. I've been working with Billy about your Facebook profile. We made a couple of adjustments, and basically, what I wanted to do was let me see. I wanted to give you a short overview about the changes that adaptations that I made to your profile in terms of bringing people, driving people, to your website, right? That is basically the point that I wanted to reach. I wanted to bring people to your website. It means bringing people, driving people out of Facebook into your website. The idea is not to hang any, links or attachments or anything inside your wall right here. On the other hand, we want to bring people to just click on the on the attachment here for your website and put in some arrows in this direction, right? So basically that's what we started doing. I am going to suggest though let me take the temperature about your website for the next your Facebook profile for the next 4 or 5 days, because I'd like to suggest to you acquiring a software product that will be very useful. It's been very useful for me, which is called, well, I will give you the name with it and everything. It's about a distributor that will give us an unbelievable deal about how to get this software product. But for the next couple of days, what I'd like to do is I'd like to take a look at your website, just bring people into your website and register themselves and find their way around and creating an account and using the free demo. The idea would be to get people to use the free demo that you have. If we can do that, well, I think that it will be, it will be an interesting, opportunity to explore. For example, let me see. I want to see. Let me check right here. This is your profile again, right? And this is where I was talking about. See, what we want is bring people from, posting, make different posts this way, and making different posts. The same information that you have on your website, we'd like to put it on your wall, and we'd like to make some adjustments in terms of the settings of your website so that, people can see more, the posts that we have. We need to make them public, right? And then, well, getting to know the Facebook algorithm a little bit more. It will be easier to get people to, comment on your posts right here, the same way you have them. And I can do that at the same time in my profile, If I get to do that in my profile as well, we can see about, how many people we can get to register on your website. And these are, the same, actions that I would take, like here, we put in some arrows so that people can click on your website, create an account, start a free demo, and use it, My goal then will be For example, if I go into friends here, right? And you can add, like if you use a software product that I normally use, for example, let me show this one to you, right? We can do automatic for inviting people automatically, you know, or, you know, sending new friend requests to new people, right? And that way we'll do it automatically. We can connect an extension for you here. For example, take a look at this. We can run it, right? And take a look at, you know, how I can add people, you know, into a profile. For example, I'm giving you an example of what can be done in your in a person's profile or in a group. You know, for example, I've been taking a look at Mexicans in Chicago, right? People from Colombians in Dallas, or people from El Salvador in Texas, right? People that, you know, supposedly don't speak any English and they need to do, you know, opening a bank account, or they get pulled over by a cop or whatever, and they want to get, you know, the service, you know. And if we get the same, you know, if we get a good hold on the buyer persona that we need for a project, you know, I think we can find good prospects into your website, right? So this is what I've been thinking of, you know. Let me take you know, the temperature on your business for a couple of days and see. Let me show you. This is how I add people, right, automatically into your website. I can do this, you know, into your profile. I can do this. See, for example, as we speak, I just added one new friend here. See, I can go cook. I can go take a shower. I can go, you know, watch TV, whatever I want, right? And, you know, the software connection will be working for us. You know, this is one of the products that I would probably may want for you to take a look at. But before you do anything, any action, let me take, you know, as I said, let me take a good look about, you know, if the product is going well, if the software is running okay, and let me check about on different groups, you know, things like that before you make any decision about getting anything. For example, see how it's working. This is normally what I do when I have a, you know, a client or someone that wants to expand his business. You know, you can do this in a much more comfortable way because we're not using Facebook ads. You know, Facebook ads, it's a pain in the ass because we have to deal with a lot of metrics and a lot of, you know, copywriting and you know, the website has to look perfect. I mean, that's a whole number of things that you initially think that you only need to post ads, but it turns out, you know, it's a whole new different, you know, environment, and, you know, it's a huge animal. Facebook ads is a huge animal. You know, I bought a, you know, I paid a lot of money once for this Facebook ads training, and it was interesting though. I loved it. Yeah. But, you know, it's expensive and you have to take a chance and you put a lot of money on the line. I don't suggest you do that. I suggest though that you do this. You do the organic automation. This is what I do. This is what I do. And, let me work with you on this project, in terms of, you know, suggesting for you, different, extensions that you can connect to your Facebook profile, right? Another thing that I'd like to mention is, you know, I think your website is busy with too much information. We probably make it a little bit simpler and probably remove some of the stuff from your website and put it on your Facebook wall, right? So So it's what we call the zero moment of truth. What, as I mentioned before in one of my interviews, probably heard about it. A lot of people make up their mind on the social network as opposed to on the website, you know. So that's another change that I'd like to include for you. So this is basically what I wanted to show you, right? Making a few changes on the settings on your website, on your Facebook profile. First thing, make it more public, you know. Make sure that your post will go public every time you post anything. Sometimes we don't, we don't put the right setting on your Facebook profile. And then, working on your banner. For instance, this, we've been, talking about this for a little bit, and I think it looks better now. Like you put in your yourself, and we're talking about some of the this is looking better now, I think. And this, I wanted to show you how the extension works. Basically, as you can see, like the Facebook extension is working on your profile as I speak. See, as I speak to you, look, 3 people are added. See, so for instance, I can just walk away from my PC, and as I come back here, it will be working for me. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. For example, you have to see, for example, I'm going to stop this for now. You want to stop this now. For example, you normally, what you do when you have a new account is you warm up your account, and you don't, when you connect the extension, you need to be very careful in terms of the time frame you add people on your profile. You want to be very careful when it's a new profile. When it's a new wall, you want to use 9 minutes, and then you use 5 minutes. I mean, between friend request and friend request. Between, there has to be like a gap of 9 minutes, 5 minutes, and then 3 minutes. Never 30 to 60 seconds. That's too short of a time frame, and they can block your account. See, so the good thing is that when you use extensions like this, you can go faster, man. You can go faster, right? And you're not putting money on the line on Facebook ads. You just get the extension. So I wanted to show you this for now. I will send it to you, and you take a look at it. This one, I wanted to keep it more private. I will send it out to your personal message so that you can look at it. The other one I sent to you on your post to complement my proposal. I don't want you to, I would hope you don't make any decision for the next week, because I will be checking out different, software deals that we can get. My suggestion is you get the extension. But I will get it for you, and I will give you the training and everything, and I can help you out with that. It will be awesome. The other thing about, the account you created for me, I still, probably missing a couple of points because I don't know where to go, That we would want to talk about a little bit further, because I don't know where to go. You created an account, I suppose an administrative account, but I understand you have to, load on a demo. If you get a new client, you want them to use the demo trial first, and that one is on your website. And at the same time, I have an account, so we will have to work on that a little bit more, because I am a little bit lost there. Probably we can talk about it later. So think about it. Probably we will get back to you tomorrow, or give me a shout whenever you want.